Hey guys, it's Necron370 here, and with the update for Grounded just around the corner, they're going to be dropping a lot of new content on us. Pretty much with the koi pond, they're going to be adding koi fish, mosquitoes, another lab, and continuing the story. So I'm very excited for that. But with all that being said, there is still more being added to this game. So with that, what kind of enemies are they going to add? Now, us here at Fang of Anubis, we gave it some thought, and these are our top 10 picks for creatures that should get added into Grounded. Number 1, flies. Now, flies is a very broad term. There are very, very many types of flies. Like, even as we speak right now, there are gnats in the game, which are a type of fly. What I'm referring to is larger sized flies. We could have house flies, you could have deer flies, you could even have fireflies. And these can all add immense amounts of things to the game. Not only could you use fireflies, for example, for creating auto-luminous items so that they're always illuminated, or you can also ponder, the wings off of a fly. You could make a wingsuit from that. That would be very interesting. And on top of that, even just generalized transportation. If a fly was large enough and it landed and you go up and grab onto its legs, it should be able to fly you somewhere. Number 2, worms. Now, this slot I did have open for mosquitoes, but mosquitoes have been confirmed to come in the next update. So we are going to discuss worms. Now, I think worms would be an amazing addition. They would add an entire subterranean area to this map, being able to travel through worm tunnels. And even still, imagine fighting a worm, you kill it, or what you think kill it, but you actually just cut it in half and now you have 2 worms to fight? Could you imagine? That'd be quite an interesting thing to see. Number 3, tarantulas. Now bear with me. Some of you might say they aren't commonly found in a suburban backyard. True. However, would it not be interesting to have a pet that escaped and you found it burrowed in the backyard? Tarantulas by nature aren't hostile, so this would make a very interesting non-hostile creature to add to the game. Number 4, prey mantis. This home killer would be quite the sight in Grounded. Definitely serving as a kind of boss, this insect would make quite the addition with a variety of armor and weapon options. Just look at it. Could you imagine coming across this thing? Number 5, earwigs. Now that's a face only a mother could love. These common bugs would make a great little thing to fight. Powerful pinchers trying to cut you in half. They are found all over, which would make them great insects to come across. And possibly a passive insect that tends to scurry away unless aggravated and then becomes hostile. And obviously those pincers would make a crazy, crazy weapon. Number 6, centipedes. These creepy crawlies, like millipedes, would be an awesome addition. If you could imagine hopping on the back and riding it, that would be one thing. It would definitely make for a very interesting fight, and learning how to survive against something that's so heavily armored would be quite something. And once defeated, the armor you would get from it, that would be something. Number 7, crickets. These harmless little guys would be cool to see in the game. Just think, late at night, crickets start singing, and there's actually a source of where the song comes from. Although they may be harmless or non-aggressive to you at first, crickets would serve an amazing potential as a base destroyer. Crickets inherently like eating grass, and so if our bases are made out of grass, logic would dictate that they would come and try to eat our base. So it'd be interesting to try to have to defend your base from crickets. On top of it, I think their legs would make great bows. Number 8, the assassin bug. Now, I don't know much about these guys other than that they can be found in North America and possibly in backyards, but just look at them. These things would be a crazy fight, and the armor that you would be able to make definitely makes it worth making this list. Number 9, water spiders. Shifting things over to the water side of things, we got these guys. Water spiders would be great either for transportation across the water or a threat in the water. Either way, it would be a really cool game mechanic to see added, to have a different kind of spider that can actually traverse across water, although be it smaller than regular spiders. And number 10, water beetle. Now, these things, if you have ever lived by a pond, you will see them all the time, and their bites sting almost like an electric shock. Now, they would be very, very cool to see in the water, would make a great little enemy to fight. Usually traveling in packs or schools, it would make it a great challenge, especially for the water, where we're just kind of getting more content added. So there you have it, folks. That is our top 10 list. Now, these are just 10 of the bugs that we think would be a great addition for this game. There are many other ones that didn't make the list that would still be perfect, like ticks, stick bugs, frogs, and much more. It will be awesome to see where they take this game, and I hope that we see some of these creatures added in. Now, what did you think? Tell us what insect you would like to see added into Grounded in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit that like button to show your support for our channel. It really does help us out. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future uploads. And as always, my friends, I've been Necron370. Stay frosty.